Any Abbas? Where is my big brother? Any Abbas?
Corporal Gardner, take a seat. My name is Fred Jones. I'm with the Foreign Intelligence Agency. I arrived here from Virginia yesterday afternoon.
Hi, sir.
Cigarette? Corporal Gardner, I wish to talk to you about an event which occurred a week ago, which resulted in the death of American soldiers. Do you clearly recollect this event?
Yes, sir.
Since my arrival, 2 further soldiers have died due to their wounds, bringing to 12 the number of soldiers who have died to this point in time. Now, the initial autopsy report suggests death via cerebral hemorrhage. The condition of the 12 other soldiers is described as stable, although none of them can talk with me. You are currently the only witness who can tell me what happened. Now, I've read your report and there are many gray areas that I wish to discuss with you. How many attackers were there?
I only saw one, sir.
Are you sure there weren't any others? Take your time to reflect, Corporal Gardner.
I don't think there were any others, sir.
So one man entered the prison, neutralized 25 American soldiers alone, and then left through the front exit with an inmate? Can you tell me the whole story? Corporal Scott, according to your report, was he still alive? You didn't mention it here.
Yeah. I took his balls.
Harry.
Harry was still breathing.
Harry, what happened?
Just said a few words before he fainted.
I saw the diamond. It was my head.
Then I heard the screams, shots.
Yeah.
I left Harry and ran across the hall towards the shots.
What did you see at the end of the hallway?
When I discovered John and Fred lying on the ground, I heard someone very angry screaming in my head. My head started to boil. My nose started bleeding. suddenly I developed a horrible headache, like my head was going to explode. I turned around and saw this dark figure at the end of the hallway.
The attacker?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you look like?
He was rather skinny. He was wearing a t-shirt, jeans. He looked like a teenager.
Teenager? This description doesn't appear in your report. You said just now that you heard someone screaming in your head. That doesn't appear either. Another thing you wrote was that the attacker questioned you. So what exactly did he ask you?
Yeah, it's true. I didn't write all that in my report. I'm telling you now. This whole story is already strange enough. People think I'm crazy. The assailant asked me in my head which cell his brother Ali was in.
Are you talking about Ali Abbas, the prisoner who escaped just after the attack?
Yeah, that's it. I started to shake. I was totally paralyzed. I could no longer control my muscles. I managed to answer. Cell 14.
You wrote in your report that you thought that the attacker probably sprayed you with paralyzing gas. Was he wearing a gas mask?
Nah, his face was uncovered. In retrospect, I don't think it was paralyzing gas. It was something else. I regained consciousness about 30 minutes later. The attacker and the prisoner had disappeared from the prison.
And after that?
I headed towards the exit of the prison. And that's where I found several other men lying on the ground. Emergency services were already on site.
Why was Ali Abbas incarcerated?
I imagine he was an informant of the terrorists.
I have here a report from our monitoring services. According to our own informants, Ali Abbas was considered harmless, a simple street vendor of fruit and vegetables without fuss.
My job is to question suspects, sir. It's not me who arrests them. Ali Abbas was surely detained for a good reason. I don't know which one.
You wrote in your report that Ali Abbas was detained during 2 days. Did you have the chance to question him before he escaped?
No, I was preparing for his interrogation and was going to question him just as he escaped. I just started preparations the day before.
Surprising coincidence, wouldn't you say? And what do you mean by preparing for interrogation?
I put him in the conditions to confess.
With electric shock therapy and other forms of torture, right?
This is the procedure for terrorists and their accomplices, sir.
This morning, I received a second report from our local sources on Ali Abbas. It appears Ali Abbas was single and lived alone. It also seems that he's had a brother named Jamal, according to neighbors in the area. But they claim they never seen him.
We can still find the attacker.
It's not that easy.
Why?
The neighbors stated that the two brothers no longer lived together since their parents disappeared following an air raid by our Air Force in 1991. The two brothers, aged 9 and 4, were separated and then placed in distant foster families. We don't know where they are. They could be in Fallujah or Nasiriyah. I'm waiting for a following report in a few days.
The youngest is now 16 years old. It matches the teenager I saw. It's definitely him.
It's unlikely.
Why?
The neighbors stated that Jamal was disabled at birth.
Yeah?
He was suffering from a severe form of autism.
Yeah, he looked like that.
His brother went searching for him. The neighbor doesn't even know where that was. In fact, nobody knows where Jamal Abbas lives. I have no further information at this point in time, but our investigation has only just begun. We've dispatched people all over the country to search for him.
جمل لقد وعدتني أنك لن تفعل ذلك مرة أخرى. لقد وعدتني بأنك لن تخلي أحدا مجددا.
لا، جمل غاضب جدا. جمل سيعود وسيحرر جميع السجناء. هذه هي المرة. سيقتل الجميع. سيقتل جميع الأشرار.
Do you think this was the man who attacked the prison?
Yeah. It wasn't a man, but a kid. I hear it from time to time in my head. He's there. He's waiting. He's very angry. He wants to avenge his brother.